interesting discussion last night. So I got my kids. We're talking movies. And I mentioned, they always say, why do you make us watch your movies? And I said, well, I'm trying to enlighten you. You know, there's some great movies that you should see. So they went kicking and screaming to Breakfast Club. Now they swear by the Breakfast Club. And I mentioned Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Well, they went kicking and screaming towards that. Hoosiers. You believe Hoosiers? I said, Hoosiers? And you're come on. But that was the conversation last night. I'm trying to impart some wisdom here. These snot-nosed little kids. You listen to me. Yeah, Paulie.
Is there a movie you had your kids watch that you loved, or they said, nah, nothing?
Hoosiers.
They didn't like Hoosiers?
No. There's a few of them that I throw in there. Maybe it's time for new kids. Maybe that's what I need. Do you guys, is there a movie that you've recommended to your kids where they go, I don't get it, Dad? And these movies are dated. I get it. But let's see. What did I Say Anything with John Cusack? Kickboxing. Yeah, sport of the future. Love it. Love John Cusack and Say Anything.
Great line, by the way, by you.
Yeah, Seton.
I was once with this girl, and I was talking up this movie. I was just like, you're going to love this. It's going to be the funniest thing in the world. And it was One Crazy Summer. And we got about 20 minutes in, and she was like, this is the worst crap movie I've ever seen.
One Crazy Summer?
Who's it? With John Cusack and Demi Moore. And they're trying to save a business or something, and it's really actually a terrible movie, but I talked it up so big. I was like, you're going to love this. It's so funny. And yeah.
Paulie's the king of talking up a movie. That's for sure. Fritzy?
Ione Skye, I had a big crush on with Say Anything. I wouldn't show that to my kids just yet at 10 and 7. But a couple of years ago, I started showing Jordan the Rocky movies, which I'm still regretting whether that was a good idea. He loved them, and they didn't think there was anything too questionable other than the boxing violence. But is that okay for an 8-year-old to be watching the Rocky movies?
I think so. McLovin?
I had the opposite situation. On a first date, the date told me her favorite movie was Mrs. Doubtfire, and I immediately got nervous.
What's it say about a woman, though? When you ask her favorite movie, could that define the relationship? Like if she doesn't understand Raising Arizona, if you say, man, I love Raising Arizona, and then she said, I didn't think it was funny or I didn't get it, a deal breaker pretty much, isn't it? Seton?
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, Paulie?
My wife, after knowing her a week, she told me her favorite movie was Die Hard, and her stock went way up. She even called it a Christmas movie. Got to respect that.
It's right up there with It's a Wonderful Life.
Sure.
On one of my first dates with my wife, we were going out to get something to eat, and she forgot her purse back at the thing, and she said, I'm sorry, I just don't travel without my lucky hat. That's right, from Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Like, boom.
Yeah.
That's pretty rad.
Okay, I like that. What did I see? What was the Platoon? Went to see that with my girlfriend.
On a date?
Yes, I went on a date to Platoon. And I remember we were in New York City, Times Square. And I don't know why I took her to see Platoon. But to make it worse, we snuck wine in. And she had a white outfit on, like white pants. And somebody behind us banged the chair, bumped into the chair. She spilled the wine on her. So when we came out of Platoon, it looked like she had been shot. Like she was in the movie Platoon. Like, oh, my God. That's a violent movie. Yeah, so Platoon. Yeah, Paulie.
I'm still messed up, and I hesitate to tell this story about my dad, but I was 11, and my dad didn't take us to movies a lot, and one day it was raining, and he goes, son, let's go see a movie. We walked in. I'm 11. Midnight Express.
Oh.
A good Turkish prison movie for a youngster on a Saturday afternoon.
Well, there is the one scene where he's behind the glass and he's talking to her and
she puts him on the glass.
Yes, she did. Yeah.
I'm not messed up still.
Boy, a Turkish prison movie.
Explains so much.
Yeah.
Bad News Bears 2, Breaking Training, or Midnight Express, Dad. What do you got? Thanks.
Bad News Bears is another one. Because I said, Walter Matthau is so good in this movie, and Tatum O'Neal, it's a fun, good movie, and they didn't buy into that either. Yeah, Fritzy.
I had a couple of camp counselors that were doing some questionable things as far as, I guess you'd say, weed. And we were supposed to see the Apple Dumpling Gang or some Disney movie. And we ended up seeing Sylvia Crystal in Private Lessons. I don't think we were a day over 9 years old.
Guess you call it weed.
Tell your parents you went to see Tim Conway in the Apple Dumpling Gang. Don Knotts.
You saw some dumplings, all right.
Private Lessons, 9.
Your phone call is coming up next. This is the Dan Patrick Show.